Alright. Okay. What the hell? Okay. Oh, good. Thank God. One like, zero watching. Very interesting. I think that's good. One watching, one like. Very nice. I don't know if I got any viewers, and I say that wrong. I say that wrongly. What's up, Archie? How are you? Archie Bunker been with us since the beginning. Come on, goddammit. What the fuck? I balanced my phone on a bag of seeds of garden lime. What a horrible operation I run here. I don't even know why Archie's up. I think he lives on the West Coast. It's gotta be fucking 7 a.m. over there or something, maybe 6. Something like that. Okay, so I guess I'm not really talking to an audience right now. Archie already kind of knows we're already friends, so he already knows what I'm gonna, But I've been branching out on YouTube. I've been branching out to watching. Very nice. TWG7 has joined us. Good morning again. Archie and TWG7 need to be friends. Here's why Archie and TWG7 need to be friends. Timey and Archie need to be friends because Timey has blue hair and you fucking don't. No. Obvious sarcasm. But I'm just saying, you gotta be friends with someone who has blue hair, okay? And has the balls, or in her case, ovaries, to go on YouTube. Not everybody has the balls or ovaries to go on YouTube. We all know that. Everybody knows. And especially since yeah, no, Archie, I knew you were in Central Time. I was trying to talk to everyone. I know we have some West Coast viewers. They like my conspiracy stuff. Some of them hate my conspiracy stuff. I honestly like the haters more than I like those that agree with me because the haters provide YouTube content. Arguments on YouTube actually make for a better show, believe it or not. I don't come into this thing expecting anything other than hatred and ridicule and stuff like that. So it never oh my god, Michael fucking Farrer, Michael Farrer Jr. is in my show. I got TWG and I got Michael Farrer in my friggin' live stream. Can you believe this? Maybe I probably shouldn't fucking swear so much. Here's what I think about Michael Farrer Jr., and he will either thumbs up or thumbs down, or agree or disagree, or never speak to me again and ban me from his channel. Here's what I think about Michael Farrer Jr. Here's what I actually think. And I hate it when people say think in their own mind, because it's like, where else are you going to think? Where else are you going to think? But in your own mind. But I'm going to make the statement. I'm going to say this. In my own mind, here's what I think about Michael Farrer Jr. We have a lot of mutual friends. His show is fucking awesome. But he's so happy and so positive. So happy, so positive. Never swears. Never cuts anyone down. never gets in YouTube fights. It's just like a broadcast where I can watch Michael Farrer Jr., and I guess I'm sucking his dick directly right now over my own YouTube stream. I don't even know. But he's so nice and so positive and also so correct in everything, that he says, because it's his fucking show. He can do whatever he wants. He can do whatever he wants. But I watch the show every time he goes on. I look forward to it. I set reminders. Me, the tech idiot, the person who sucks at technology, I actually set reminders to watch TWG7 and Michael Farrer Jr. And sometimes I miss the shows, but I'm usually there. But these people are just so positive, and they're in my stream right now. They're so positive. I do 9/11. I do Sandy Hook. I do conspiracy theories. I am very bitter. I am nasty as fuck when needs to be. I don't censor my language. That's why you hear fuck, fuck, fuckity, fuck, fuck. So it's not a show for kids. Okay, so when you're watching JB, don't let the kids watch, because they're going to learn a couple words that they shouldn't learn until their parents teach them. Don't fucking touch. The words that I use are, and this is my, believe it or not, this is my opening monologue. I have all this energy after watching Michael Farrer Jr. I have all this energy. I don't even know why I shouldn't be up. You know why I'm up? Is because I just finished my, and I know I share too much stuff on the internet, but I just got my certificate that I completed my don't drink and drive, because back in March, I got in a accident, and I had a couple drinks at the point, and I got in some trouble, so I had to take these classes. My classes are finished. And I can tell you what, and I'm not going to get emotional, even though I sometimes do, but I might get emotional here. All right, here we go. Yeah, I'm going to get emotional. Does JB ever get emotional on JB's YouTube channel? Never. Never. And I promise I'll go back and I'll scan back and I'll read all your comments. I'll read all your comments. I know I just say things, but here's where I'm going to get emotional. I call her a friend, but most would call her a teacher. The don't drink and drive school instructor that I've attended for 16 weeks every Saturday at 8:30 a.m. We got her last week. Here I go. Here I go. Hey, ladies, am I a bitch? Are guys allowed to tear up? Are males allowed to shed tears? And I don't care about the assignment of emotion to the tears. They could be tears of apathy. They could be tears of joy. They could be tears of losing someone. They could be tears of anything. But I think guys are allowed to cry. But here it is, folks. I've never, in the history of JB on YouTube, I've never shown this, and I'm going to show it. We got our don't drink and drive school instructor. See him being a bitch. Hold on a second. Because I will not allow myself, under no circumstances, will I allow myself to be a whiny, crying guy on camera. No way. But I love being on YouTube. And that's how I found Michael Farrer Jr. That's how I found TWG7. That's how I found... And I promise I'll get everyone. I'll get everyone. Just give me a second. But I want to show you this. And I already lost a viewer. So whoever that was, fuck you. You probably just had some grocery shopping to do. But fuck you. For leaving my show. God damn it. So, our instructor for the 16-week course We got her, see, here I am again, crying like a bitch. I can't even talk because I don't want to break down on camera. That would be. I never plan my shows. That's what everyone needs to know. And again, I promise, I'm going to get to everyone. I'll get to all your comments. But I'm crying like a bitch. Because the instructor of my 16-week, don't. Just bear with me, folks. I don't care if half my audience leaves. I don't care if no one watches. I don't care. I know I'm not usually, in fact, I'm actually never emotional on camera, ever. Not even a little bit. But I'm not going to give her name, but I'll show you the certificate that she gave us. She actually made a picture of the bouquet of flowers that we got her. All of us pitched in. It was probably maybe 25 to 30 of us in the class when it started. Sometimes folks don't show up. I showed up for every single one, so I got to know everyone. Everyone. And our guys here. What's up, man? Alright. Just doing a quick little broadcast here. So, they gave us this. Or, she gave us this. One person. And it's a picture of the bouquet of flowers that we got her, which was not cheap. And since I know it's backwards on the camera, but a sincere, thank you. And she got these glossied and made. I'm going to get this fucking thing laminated. And it's going to be put up next to family pictures. That I can tell you right now. So that's my emotional story. For anybody else who has anything else, let's go. Let's go. And I promised I'd read your comments, so we got to go back. Damn, you guys are fast. Oh my god. Alright, I don't know where to start. I said I was going to be good. Yeah, all I can say is I've got at least 5 celebrities in the chat right now. I have Michael Farrer Jr. I have Archie Bunker. I have TWG7, who I just watched your latest music video. I just watched it about 40 minutes ago-ish. We got USA All Day. Archie Bunker. Heavy Metal Magnet. Haven't seen you in fucking months. Where have you been? Heavy Metal Magnet. Big Trump supporter as far as I remember, which is good. TWG7 says, what the fuck, man? Laughing my ass off. I hope you're not talking to me. I just did my opening rant. That's all it is. It's an opening rant. Michael Farrer, Archie Bunker says, LOL. Michael Farrer says, Jr. says, man, that means a lot. Thanks. Well, I share your stream all over the place. I just come there when I need positive energy. I'm not calling you a saint. I'm not saying you don't poop, shit, and fart. I'm just telling you, I come there for peace from my own mind. And it's good. You need to do a fishing show. If you don't do a fishing show, you're basically an internet criminal. And if you're not a fisherman, you're not a fucking man. That's at Michael Farrer Jr. Yes, I just said that. Those words just came out of my mouth. But I'm obviously teasing. Congrats. Everyone makes mistakes. I tend to learn the hard way. Yes, I had to learn the hard way. USA All Day. Hell, you're looking good too, JB. Thank you very much. Once I shave, I'll look even better. But I did get the haircut, which is good. TWG7 says, real men cry. I agree. Michael Farrer Jr. I'm going to have to call you No, I don't want to call you MFJ. That sounds too similar to MLK. I'm going to call you Mike Jr. It's too long to say. Heavy Metal Magnet says, don't fuck it up, dude. You might fucking kill someone on an accident. You might kill one of my family members. Yeah. Yeah. I disagree with nothing that you just said at all. Not even a little bit. I hope Michael Farrer can take my humor. I'm honored to have him in my stream. X Flynn has joined us. TWG says his wife is pregnant. It was sarcasm. I don't know. I don't know. Girlfriend, not wife. Okay, who cares? X Flynn. Yes, JB. It's fine to shed tears. I know. I just proved it to you. I just did it on camera. Michael Farrer has a fishing video. I need to find it. If you can make it a quick link or something, I want to see that stuff. I don't know what you caught or if you caught anything. But I'm just so sorry. I feel like such a dickhead because my style is so different from Mike F. He's every time I watch his show, which is every day at this point, I watch Michael Farrer Jr. every single day. I'm just like, how is this guy so happy and positive? I'm like, what does it take emotionally or life or a combination of the two or whatever to emanate those kind of things and make it come across on a YouTube channel? And I just go on my YouTube channel and I go, fuck 9/11, fuck Sandy Hook, fuck, it's all conspiracies, everything is horrible, fuck the Iraq War, everything is lies, it's all garbage, fuck the government, I love Trump, everyone knows I love the president. But I just come on my stream, my, live, and I've compared myself to Michael Farrer Jr., and I look at the difference between the two, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ. We're very different, yet somehow we watch each other's stuff. Michael Farrer, Jr., who has put up with me so far, says, and I turn off the news, yes. I don't want to get too Illuminati on Mr. Michael because I think we've become friends, at least over YouTube, we've become friends. And so I don't want to drop too much on him, but news, believe it or not, is actually an acronym. And if you don't know about the Illuminati, you probably shouldn't watch my show. But if you do know a little bit about them, or even just like a grain about them, is they always work in sigils and hidden symbols and hidden language and hidden philosophies, are also language hidden in plain sight. And the way that they accomplish those various things is they do it through, sometimes they use hand signals, that's why you always see this, and sometimes they use things such as acronyms to disguise what they're actually doing. And when you look at the word news, I watch the news, okay? Everybody watches the news. What a lot of folks don't know is that news is an Illuminati acronym. And it stands for their control over the entire globe. And that acronym is NEWS, North, East, West, South. They cover everything. Get it? And you ever hear that? News coverage? You ever hear that term? News coverage? News coverage. We're covering this event right now. We are covering this event live. Let's let that sink in for a second. I'll shut up for a second. Let's let that sink in. I'm just trying to be a little bit smart right now because I just dropped like 22 F-bombs on my best friend on YouTube, or one of my best friends on YouTube, Michael Farrer Jr., and I got TWG7 in here. And I get everyone else. I promise I'll get everyone. I'm just telling you. This is the stuff I'm into. This is what I do on the internet. And then I go on, like, mornings, which I now have the liberty, I suppose, to be around on mornings on YouTube. That's one way to look at it. I look forward to TWG7. I look forward to Michael Farah Jr. because they just lift me up. Sometimes they don't even know I'm there. You talk about lurkers. Who's the ultimate lurker? I am the ultimate lurker. Sometimes I don't even chat. I just watch their stuff because their content on YouTube is uplifting. In a way, it's honest and it's uplifting. All kinds of stuff. Okay, let's get everyone. Jesus Christ. Heavy Metal Magnet, X Flynn. MSN new as shit. Yes, you are right. Michael, TWG7, I'm not certain he saw that one. No, I'm reading back. Pyramids, yes. I can talk for hours about the pyramids. I know in exquisite detail everything about them. So we got a little side convo going behind Michael Farah and TWG, which is awesome. I have a Monica. So you get frequent blowjobs? I don't know. I don't understand what. You mean a harmonica? Maybe I'll just stop and I'll just stick to the newest comments. Dangerous Curves has joined us somewhere. Dangerous Curves, what's up? By the way, anyone who's not a moderator, you're all supposed to be moderators, but YouTube and Hangouts is really, really fucking with us really bad right now, and they're not letting us do stuff. I'm sure you've experienced that. So once all that gets cleared out, once all that gum gets cleared out of the pipes, everybody on my channel is a moderator. That's my policy. I have a video about the pyramids in Pennsylvania. You may not like it. LOL. Send it to me. Oh, his wife is Monica. Okay. I just didn't get it. That's my bad. I'm much better facial recognition than I am paying attention to things that are written. And I was going to tell him that too. Okay. Fair enough. I don't know how old TWG7 is. I don't know where she lives. I don't care. But I'm 34. I would date TWG7. We only have 6 watching. It's not a good time to do a poll or make TWG feel awkward. So I'm not going to do it, but I was going to say on my chat, if I had 25 in the chat, that would be something I would do. But what I was going to say is for the men, because I believe in 2 sexes and I'm not gay, so... And I have 2 gay chatters, I have 1 transgender chatter. They're just not here right now, so I don't care about that stuff. But I would do the 1-2 game, I would say, for the men who wants to date TWG7, and for the women who wants to date JB. 1 or 2, and it's going to be 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and then maybe a 2. And even that 2 might be a typo. So, I'm just saying. Hey, but we both wear glasses. So it is what it is. But I am so happy and proud to have where's all my stuff? What the hell? I sit in a chair in one place, I do a YouTube show, and I fucking lose everything. Oh, there we go. Okay. Please no kids watch this show. Please no kids watch this show. You're gonna learn horrible words. No one this is an 18 plus show. Okay, motherfuckers? How's that? Oh, TWG7 is married. I did not know that. Another strike for the B. Who the fuck is Donald J. Mushroom Knob? I love the president. So maybe you're in the wrong place, but if you're cool, you can hang. I don't mind differing political views, but I love the president, and this is my show. And your name is Donald J. Mushroom Knob. So I think I know what I'm dealing with here. Let's go. Are you ready to rumble? I'll debate anybody. I'll debate anybody against or for the president. I'll debate anyone. I don't care. You're welcome here. But I literally just went on YouTube at like, what the hell time is it? It's like in the morning. It's before the afternoon, let's say that. And I just ascribed various wants of myself to be best friends with Michael Fair, who I think is gone because I think I either pissed him off or scared him off. It's one of the two. And then I started hitting on TWG because she has blue hair. And also her face is very pretty and she has a very nice voice. A very unique voice. I would consider close, and I'm not a fan of Janis Joplin, but I know of her, and I think you have a little bit of Janis Joplin in there, which is not easy to do. Not easy to do. Michael Farrer is still here. I cannot believe it. Someone as nice as Michael Farrer has put up with my, what have I said now, 17 billion F-bombs, and I've been on for 20 minutes? It's not on purpose, folks. It's not on purpose. I just wish I was as nice as Mike. I love watching his show. And I'm going to watch after I'm probably going to take a nap. And then after I'm done, I'm going to go back on YouTube after my phone is charged. And I'm going to watch Michael Farrer Jr.'s fishing video. I'm going to find that shit. And I'm going to watch the hell out of it. That I can tell you right now. Thank you very much. Usually reserve her music for when I have a sinus infection. That's some kind of sarcasm, but I don't get it. I think your videos are awesome. Donald J. Mushroom Knob. Red clapping hand sign. I don't know what's going on there. Michael J. Farrer has the mouth of a trucker off stream, so I hear. Okay, fair enough. Well, yeah, if your kids clog the bathtub, it's like, fuck you, little fucking demons. Clean out that fucking... Why did you put a dish sponge down the drain in the bathtub, you little fuck? And then you beat the shit out of him. Just Michael Farrer Jr. with like a tennis racket, just like beating his kids. Like, what the, on camera? The best hour of my day. Hopefully folks have a sense of humor and they get what I'm doing. I don't have Twitter. I'm not on Twitter. I can sing Janis better when I'm sick. Yeah, she has that congested sound. I cannot name one Janis Joplin song at all. At all. But I can send you 16 trillion links about how many people jumped out of the World Trade Centers after it was hit by the bombs and then the planes. So that's kind of what you're dealing with here. Lost a viewer. I must have pissed someone off. I really laid into Michael Farrer Jr. there. I'm surprised he's still hanging around. I think that's great. Like I said, I watch his show fucking every day. I love it. Janis Joplin, Crybaby, I'll look that up. X Flynn, Piece of My Heart, I'll look that up. That's easy to remember. Okay, name the vid is Strange Rosicrucian Pyramids in Quakertown, Pennsylvania. What's inside? No one knows what's inside because it's guarded, as far as I know, under military rule. Why? Let's do Egypt, and then we'll do Pennsylvania. Why are the pyramids? Why are folks allowed to stand 1,000 feet away? Tourists. Why are they allowed to stand 1,000 feet away, but not take tours within inside? When they are allowed to take tours inside, there are certain walled-off areas. Why are you walling off the areas? I've heard, and I cannot confirm this. I'm just saying this right now from my research personally. I've never been there. I've never experienced this personally, but you can go on YouTube and look this up. You're not allowed to ask questions when you're taking a tour of the pyramids. Not allowed to ask questions. What's up with that? Michael Farrer Jr. has been there, and he's filmed inside. Put it on YouTube, man. I want to watch it. Thank you for... When I call you a motherfucker, it's because I love you. If I call TWG7 a motherfucker, it's because I love her. When I call Michael J. Fair a motherfucker, it's because I love him. Okay? I just have a terrible mouth. That's all it is. That's all it is. So I love you guys. When I have money again, I'm going to take a trip overseas. I don't know if you guys watch Blackie Fitzpatrick. He's a Bostonian transplant. One of my best friends on YouTube. We met on YouTube. He's one of my best friends from the internet, and he's actually native from Boston, but he actually lives in Austria. So if I'm going to spend the money to travel across the Atlantic, which I've never done in my entire life, super scary for me. I don't like planes, period. But to go across the fucking Atlantic, I would stay at Blackie Fitzpatrick's place, or he could find me a cheap hotel if I'm too much of a handful. And before I came back, I would take a circle trip to Egypt, and I would try to take a personal tour, through some of... I have the hiccups. I don't know why. It's probably because I'm talking too fast and not breathing enough, so I apologize. I think I just killed him. Knock on wood. Yes, I just killed the hiccups, so that's good. But I would take a trek through Giza, and I would take a trek through those. I want to see what's in those pyramids. I want to see how those stones were put together. I don't want to see 10 million YouTube videos that I've already seen, or camera photos from folks that have been there. I want to touch them. If they let us touch them, I don't even know. Lost another viewer. Got an answer from X Flynn. Blackie killed last stream and started a new stream. Is he still going by Blackie Fitzpatrick, or did he have to restart his entire channel? And Michael Farrer says, I filmed inside and that's the video. Nice. I don't have it here. I sang Me and Bobby McGee. I have a story about that song. TWG7. I sang Me and Bobby McGee. Probably will do it again since it was back before I had a better handle on the voice. I like doing that. Yeah, your voice is very, very suited for that song. In fact, I'm surprised you haven't put it on your channel yet. Back when I was 17, there was a bar So I was 17, my drummer was 16, my bass player was 16, my other guitar player was 17 as well, and I was 17. And I was the lead singer and lead guitar, and we would play cover songs at a bar that I will not say the name of, but it was owned by a luscious, and I'm not hitting on TWG right now, okay? Her hair, she's married, so she already knows, that if she wasn't married, would hang out, you know what I'm saying? Or at least women make their decisions. But I'd hang out with TWG, okay? But she has this long, luscious blue hair. This woman had long, luscious red hair. She was a natural redhead. And she was a bartender at this place that I played at. Like I said, I was 17, the other guitar player was 17, and we had a 16-year-old and a 15-year-old. And on Friday nights, I'm so sorry I just spit on camera. That's disgusting, but I had something going on. And we would go in there, and they would give us free alcohol. Yes, that's why I'm not giving out it's probably not even open anymore. But they would give us free, zombies and Mai Tais and shit and beers and all kinds of, all that kind of stuff. And we would play shows at their place for free. They didn't pay us. We would just do it for free because we wanted to play live. And we'd do Stone Temple Pilots covers and Cranberries covers and, what's in your head, zombie, 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 all that kind of stuff. Nirvana, Smells Like Teen Spirit, all that stuff. And would just play there for free drinks, and then would just drive home. And then they're like, hey, you guys are great. You want to come back next Friday? You played for our 12 people sitting at the bar. We'd be like, hell yeah. So we went back and we would play every Friday. We did that for a year and a half. It's like, hey guys, are we going to go do our stupid ass... Because we were writing original music, but the people at the bar, it doesn't necessarily transmute to their collective sort of upbringing in terms of music. So we'd do some Black Sabbath. We used to do, what's that song? Finished with my woman 'cause she couldn't help me with my mind. People think I'm insane because I am frowning all the time. Can you help me? I'm doing a low octave right now. I can do the high stuff. Occupy my brain. Oh, Paranoid. Would do songs like that, and Stone Temple Pilots, and Nirvana, and friggin' all that stuff. And we were like teenagers, and they would just give us free booze. If you guys want to play free music and bring all your equipment in and do all that stuff, we'll give you free booze. And we took it. It was a symbiotic relationship in a certain way. Much like this chat. TWG says you shouldn't tell me more right now. Okay, I'll shut up. I'm just trying to be funny. That's all it is. X Flynn says Paranoid. Yeah, that was the song. I hope I didn't piss off TWG. Everybody knows my style on YouTube. I just say stuff. Okay? If it comes to my mind, I say it. And yeah, I like the, I think, let's say that, I'll say it in a different way. I think more adult women should have the confidence to dye their hair blue. I'll say it that way. How's that? You know why? Because you fucking stand out. Nah, it's okay. I just don't want to know more about your music history because I just may want to invite you on my show if you don't have music here. Thank you very much. I misunderstood what you were trying to do there. Yeah, I write original music and I also do cover songs. I only have an acoustic right now. So Whatever you want to do, I'll help out. Whatever you want to do. I shouldn't say help out. Whatever you want to do, I will participate. Because you're way the hell more popular than I am on YouTube right now. I can tell you that. TWG. I think I finally pissed off Michael Farrer Jr. enough that he actually left the stream. Not that I was trying to. But I think I did. Ah, shit. From last year around Christmas. Very, very nice. I don't like Christmas songs. As a musician, that's a weird thing to say. I don't like Christmas music. I don't know why. It's like, how do you sit down as a musician, okay? For example, this just popped in, why is my hair fucked up? Oh no, that's my skull. See that? That's called a bump in my skull that I was born with. Looks like shit. God damn it. I want to be better looking, 4 feet taller than I am. And when I cut my hair, I don't want my skull bumps to exist. I sang a Christmas song and a regular song each day for the month of December. I think that's fantastic. That's award-winning content right there. Some people need skull bumps. Well, mine's reverse. I wasn't bumped on the skull. I was born with a bump on my skull. It's right here. And it's never going away. It's skeletal. But I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know. Who the hell was that? Harry Connick Jr. or some shit? You won't catch me dead singing Jingle Bells, by the way. But I've always liked that little melody there and the guy's voice. He sounds like fucking the Italian guy, Frank Sinatra. Sounds kind of like that. Oh, Bing Crosby. Sinatra, was it not? No, it was Bing Crosby. I think Bing did it first. Yeah. I just love that. Think about... Do you remember the infomercials when... I mean, I haven't watched television... I'm 34. I haven't watched television since I was 30. So that's what? 29, 30? So that's 4 or 5 years. I have not watched 1 minute of television. But I'm on the internet all the time. But I used to watch a lot of television growing up as a child. And I remember those commercials. They started around November, and they would obviously conclude on Christmas Eve. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know. I mean, how do you sit down on a couch and write that? I'm not making fun of him. I want to know how you do that. I don't know. Can you imagine a JB TWG7 collaboration Christmas album? Can you imagine what that would sound like? It would be a fucking disaster. Here I am in the studio. I'm sitting next to TWG. I'm sitting next to Timey. And, I'm there. And we have like a drummer and a bass player, a guitar player. I have my guitar. And we get Timey, 2 mic, maybe 3 mics. We're both wearing our fucking nerd glasses, right? We're sitting in a living room, and it's like, let's make a Christmas album. An original Christmas album. What the fuck do you think that would sound like? Can you imagine? TWG7 and JB sing Christmas 2019. Ew, my God, the things that would happen. I mean, I think would make good music. I'm not making fun of us. I just think the record would be hilarious. I really do. I'm just telling you. No, I'm serious. What the hell is a white Christmas? Oh, Raging Cajun has joined us. What's up, Raging? How you been? Raging, very loyal, great fan, and I'm glad you're here. Thank you. What the hell is a white Christmas? Well, you obviously live in the South. Or you're totally racist, says Hillary Clinton and Joe Biden. Oh my God, somebody said white Christmas. What does that mean? It's probably one of the funniest things I've ever read, and I don't know how to relate to it. Donuts, dog food, and broken hearts. I'm like a smart person, but I have Asperger's syndrome, autism, so I can't pick up on things. Donuts, dog food, and broken hearts. Is that the name of the record? I'm down with that. The only fucking difference, TWG7, is who's going to be the lead singer. Is it going to be a female-fronted band, or are you going to be backup? I'm cool with either, to be honest with you. For example, I love Metallica, and I also love No Doubt. I think Gwen Stefani is probably one of the... And I know she's Illuminati, I know she's corrupted, that's a separate conversation. But as a singer... Or someone like Alanis Morissette. I would consider TWG7 very close to an Alanis Morissette. Musically. Alanis never confounded me with her songs. Ever. And for those of you who are stupid, the word confounded basically means confused. Okay? They're synonymous terms. And I'm joking because nobody in my audience is stupid. Okay? So I'm joking when I say that. But I look at TWG7 very close to an Alanis Morissette, and dare I get aroused, I will not, I'm in control of my hormones. I will not get aroused on camera. But I would also consider TWG in a same vein as Ingrid Michaelson, who is my favorite female musician. I friggin' love Ingrid Michaelson. I love everything about her. I'll just leave it at that. But especially her music. I love everything. And if people don't know Ingrid Michaelson, all you're doing is missing out. That's all you're doing. TWG knows the ways of Alanis. Very nice. At Michael J. Frere Jr., that has to be my first album because Michael sees Donuts, Dog Food, and Broken Hearts on his phone when I put up Donuts, Coffee, and Hearts. I think it's a great album name. Donuts, Dog Food, and Broken Hearts. Next album by the band Deftones. I can't imagine how many folks I've either offended or made angry. Oh, nice. Jay Littman. That's another show that you guys need to fucking watch. Jay Littman. It's right there. Look him up. Jay, like my name, Jay. Lippman. Easy to remember. Jay Littman. Watch his stuff. Good stuff. I mean, Christ, we're all content creators here. And you know what's crazy is I never thought this would happen. During the election, everybody knows who I support, who I love for president. During the election, when YouTube really, especially the chats, really got nasty. It got nasty. I've never seen more N-words. I've never seen more horrible, just all kinds of discourse that I suppose has a place in a public forum. I'm fine with that. I think it's great. But I was personally attacked over and over again. And one of the folks that came along that didn't really engage in any of that stuff, but I went to his show, was Jay Littman. And TWG7 and Michael Farrer Jr. I'm just being honest. I am not good at knowing... titles of songs or artists. I may know... This is from TWG. I am not... TWG7. I am not good at knowing titles of songs or articles. I may know all the words to the songs, but I just looked up Ingrid, not sure if I heard her before, or not because I don't know this song I'm listening to, but I love it. Yeah, she's fantastic. If you want to get a pen or a pencil or a keyboard, I can give you a list. I'm a metalhead, all right? I play guitar, and I play drums, and I sing. I'm a screamer. I'm a singer. I play metal. My favorite on the planet, straight up, my favorite female artist is Ingrid Michaelson. So, I don't know if you got a pen or if you pricked your finger to write in blood or whatever you want to do, or just remember it. Look up the song Everybody. Look up the song Girls Chase Boys. Look up the song Far Away. That's the first song you should look up. Far Away. Listen to Far Away by Ingrid Michaelson and then come back to me. This goes to TWG and this goes to everybody else who's paying attention to what I'm kind of like doing right now a little bit. Look up the song Far Away by Ingrid Michaelson. And you tell me that's not a fucking genius. And you tell me why I should not want to impregnate that woman who's probably my age, maybe a little bit younger. I love Ingrid Michaelson. You know who I love and who's her best friend? As a female musician and as a metalhead. I've told you that. My favorite bands are like Metallica and Tool and stuff. Sarah Bareilles. 6 watching, 9 likes. Who, almost 50 minutes in, who here likes Sarah Bareilles? Press 1. Or press 2 if you fucking hate Sarah Bareilles. Go. I'm curious. I'm such a perv. I see 6 watching and 9 likes, and all I see is 69. And I'm like, like Beavis and Butthead. 69. I got into a couple of Twitter fights with TWG7. I got into a couple of Twitter fights with obvious paid trolls. They're all paid trolls. And shut them down with facts. But they would never bring that here. Politics doesn't belong in my channel. Well, they can't bring it to my channel because this is maybe 2 months ago, before it got really bad. I have a saying, and it's not an arrogant saying, and it's not me being a bully or a control freak or anything like that. What I say is, trolls, bring it. Bring it to my stream. Bring it. My moderators will not touch you. I will deal with you individually. And it's not going to be pretty. Because what I will do is I will take your arguments. If you have good arguments, I'm not going to do this. But if you're just a troll trying to make an argument, what I will do is I will put you through what I call an intellectual vivisection without Novocaine. And you will be destroyed in front of everybody else who's watching. And I think it's great, and I think it's hilarious, and it was never me that started the fight. but I'll finish the fight. So, trolls are welcome. Bring it. Let's go. TWG7, 10 likes. Thank you. I got the list. I would definitely check it out. TW is about to get some awesome music. I just mean that for me, I don't like to talk politics on my channel. It's all about music. It's my happy place. TW, they have no facts. Correct. TW, and they don't care. True. Well, I think they do care, but they care about their agenda. They certainly do not possess relevant facts, but they definitely care. And that's why I get attacked sometimes. But they don't attack me very much anymore because I'm so brutal to trolls. It's hilarious. I would be very surprised if I still had Michael Farrer Jr. here. I would be very surprised. He's probably catching perch with his kids. And you know what I fucking hope he does? I hope if they get any trophy perch or bass, assuming that's what they're even doing, in my fantasy about someone I've never met on YouTube, is I hope they take the fish home, salt, pepper, hot oil, cast iron skillet, maybe a cornmeal dusting, side of white rice, cook that shit. I don't even know if he's fishing. I'm just assuming he's fishing. He's certainly not... Michael Farrer Jr. is certainly not raping goats all day like Hillary Clinton does. I watched a video yesterday about, and I encourage everyone to watch it. If you type in Hillary Clinton Kuru, Kuru, just go on YouTube and type in Hillary Clinton has Kuru disease and watch it. Gotta go. Have a great day, all y'all. Take care. Have fun. Thanks, X-Land, and thanks for coming by. It's kind of an impromptu show right now. I don't really know what I'm doing. This was from a young white man. I gotta read back. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. But while I still have an audience, I'm just going to throw out some names. For those who have never been a fan of Metallica, I impel you to become a listener of Metallica, and I laughed my ass off because they had to resort to inaccurate name calling, which was hysterical. When for me, 1, not white. 2, not an old hag. 3, not a racist. So yeah, that sounds like me. I can actually directly identify, even though one is a male, one is a female. I can directly agree with TWG's 1, 2, 3. Well, actually, no, except for 1. I am white. Okay, so I'm white. But 2, not an old hag. I'm not an old hag. And 3, not a racist. Yeah, so I can agree with those 2. Aside from gender, I can agree with those 2. Ragin is still with us. Peace out, X Flynn. We'll see you later. I'll do my normal show later. By the way, I didn't go on because I want to, take from Michael Farrer Jr. at all. His audience. I have my own audience. I'm good. I just went on because I was bored. And I just finished my last my last class, which is very, very nice, as Borat would say. Very nice. And I don't want to go back to sleep, although I might take a nap at some point. I just lost another viewer. Dude, I must suck today. Terrible. I'm trying to provide you guys with content, but I'm probably just terrible. Who cares? Sun's coming out. I am glad that TWG7, I'm glad that Timey can put up with my bullshit. What I say is what I say. I don't have I'm I'm an Asperger's kid, autism, adult autism Asperger's. So I don't have what they call a social filter, and that has bled onto YouTube. I what I say on my channel is what I say on my channel. So if folks are offended, bye-bye. And if folks want to hang out, cool. It is what it is. You don't want to talk about 9/11, you don't want to talk about Sandy Hook, or at least in this case, right now. I'm not getting too deep. It's just kind of like a chat, which is comforting for many folks. I'm happy to be the person on the other side of the camera. More than happy. And more than happy that I met all you guys. That's why I'm jealous of Michael Farrer Jr. 5% battery. Shit. All right, folks, we're going to have to end the show soon. I got to go, I guess, take a nap and plug my phone in. TWG7 says, I have a surprising amount of autistic friends here on YouTube. Cool. I think that's great. Yeah, a lot of us go to YouTube, and the reason we go to YouTube is you don't have to worry about eye contact. You don't have to worry about... And I'm really good at I've trained myself. I'm one of those, like, smart autists or whatever. I know how to posture myself. I know how to put on a suit. I know how to tie a tie. I know how to shake hands. I know how to make eye contact. I know how to break eye contact when it's not appropriate, because some autism, Asperger's people, they learn about eye contact and they go, oh, eye contact is the most important thing, so they just stare at you the entire time that you're fucking talking to them. And you're like, dude, this person's weird. And it's like, well, yeah, they're fucking autistic, and they just don't know, how to break eye, all that kind of stuff. Various things. You know what? I think I'm just going to do the show until my phone dies. So when it shuts off, it was my phone. It was not me. The comments are way too good. TWG, my nephew is autistic as well as my niece. But they don't discuss it. My nephew, he stares at my dog. My dog hates him. Yeah, that'll happen. I keep them apart now. Yeah, autism sucks. If I want to say this without offending anyone. I want to say this without offending anyone. It's not going to happen. I'm going to offend someone. I'm probably going to offend my friend TWG7. But I think there are autistic people, men, women, mostly men, percentile-wise, males, but a lot of women as well. I think it runs about 40-60. But, how am I going to say this? without being a total prick. Oh boy. Um, okay, I'll just say it, and if I make people mad, I make people mad. I use this analogy. Somebody who has Asperger's, autism, if the best you can do for the child is prevent them from chewing their own elbow in the sandbox, as a parent, I have no kids, by the way. As a parent, you have a long life ahead of you. If the best thing you can do is prevent your child from chewing their own elbow in the sandbox, who's Asperger's or autistic, you're fucked. You got a long road ahead of you as a parent. But if you're a parent of somebody who has what I would call, and what the statistics call, average to above to even highly above average intelligence, and who happens to have autism, Asperger's, they're going to be okay. They're going to get a great job. They might even be an owner of a company, start their own company. But they're always going to be a little bit off. And that's me. That's the school that I come from. The school of life that I come from. You're always going to be a little bit off. And at a certain point, you just have to accept it. It's like, this is the way my brain works. This is my life. I'm never going to be a part of the herd. I'm never going to be a part of the pack. You could be a leader of the pack. You could be a ruler of the pack, but you're never going to be a part of the pack. I can tell you that right now. TWG. And again, if my stream ends, it's because my battery died. It's not because I cut you guys off. It's bad. The dog wants to kill him. And he wants to hit her. So I seriously keep them away from each other during Christmas. Well, yeah, that's... What better to ruin Christmas dinner than a fucking dog attack? Or a dog autistic child fight. My sister overprotected them and kept them isolated. That's not a good thing. So when she passed in a car accident suddenly 2 years ago, sorry to hear that. I am so sorry to hear that. They were both very smart. Jesus Christ, I am so sorry to hear that. That's fucked up. I don't know your sister's name, but just bless your family. Jesus. They weren't prepared for it at all. Real life, unfortunately, she thought she was doing what was best for them. He won't work because my niece is higher functioning, I guess. But she went crazy with freedom and is now a mother, and her boyfriend is a complete douchebag. TWG says, thank you very much. That's in reference to me talking about her horrible family incident. Yeah. I'm not going to comment a lot on that. I know what it's like, and I know what my potentialities are. I'm a very... my car is destroyed right now because I did drunk driving stupidness. But I'm a very capable driver. I'm a very capable worker. I've managed a, many employees' laboratory. work comes in, work goes out, quality control, computers, bending wires, soldering, laser welding, all that stuff. I, you know, I'm a very, very capable person. I've done retail, I've worked in restaurants, I've been a waiter, I've been a busser, I've been everything. I've been basically everything but a male stripper, okay? And no one wants to see that, frankly. But, yeah, yeah, I would never pick a fight with an animal only because they can't speak back to me in English, so it's like, what's the point? TWG says there are many different levels. Yes. I would consider myself, well, I don't know how you want to quantify it, but let's call it low to high, 1 to 7. I would consider myself a 1 to 1.5, maybe 2. But I've met a lot of 6s, I've met a lot of 7s, and I'm telling you, it's a fucking heartbreak because I know where I can talk to autistic children and their parents can't talk to them. Because I know. Isn't that fucked up? I can meet this has happened. It's happened at music shows. It's happened when I worked in restaurants. It's happened all over the place. Not every day, but many, many, many times. I would call it a dozen times ish. I've met autistic children, and I can just talk to them like that, and their parents can't even talk to them. And they're like, can you teach us? I'm like, no. Are you autistic? No. Well, then you can't fully talk to there's no way. I'm not bringing politics or race into this conversation, but I have to in this instance. It's kind of like when a non-autistic parent is trying to deal with their autistic child. And listen to my full statement before you label me anything. It's kind of like a black parent or African American, whatever term you want to use. It's kind of like a black parent raising a white child and telling them that racism doesn't exist in America. You're not going to have a good outcome unless you've been there. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things. So there's like a natural, universal conversation gap between the various factions. That's all I'm trying to do is draw parallels. Not make comparisons. I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying? TWG says, I'll read backwards. Same with disabilities, yes. They don't understand because they aren't living it, yes. TWG, here's the thing. Who wants to be a part of the pack, by the way? The pack is boring, yes. I would say the pack is unacceptable. You say boring. You're nicer than I am. No, it's not. It's a gift. Yes, I agree. We see things that others cannot see. That's what a lot of folks don't fucking understand. And I totally... Here's a weird statement. I understand why they don't understand. But it's... For example, you might be sitting back, and I know my viewers are going down, and my battery is almost dead, and the show's going to cut off anytime. But I can relate to that statement in spades. It's a gift. Yes, I can relate to that statement in spades. I understand science. I understand math. I understand sociology. I actually understand, believe it or not, body language, eye contact, communication, speaking skills better than the average bear out there. Okay? Does that mean I'm perfect? Does that mean I don't make mistakes from time to time? Does that mean that sometimes I don't have my hand weirdly right here when my roommate has a friend over who I've become friends with? And it's like, why you have your hand there? And I'm like, I don't know. Weird stuff like that. Weird stuff is always. Oh, God. Don't even get me started on public schools. My niece doesn't understand relationships at all. She didn't understand why my son may want to bring his girlfriend to Thanksgiving. Well, I think that's just people being shitty. I don't think that has anything to do with autism or Asperger's. I think that's just someone being a cocksucker. I mean, if you want I don't have all the information, but if you want my opinion, that's what it would be. That just sounds like someone being a dick. TW, Timey, you probably tried harder to make a point to learn. Yes. I was always obsessed with knowledge, obsessed with learning. Before the internet, I lived in books. I lived in astronomy. I lived in science. I lived in microbiology. I mean, I saved all my money for years. Tooth fairy money, everything. I saved it all growing up. Christmas money, all that, I grew up poor, so it took a while, but, I spent it all on a microscope. I wanted to know what molecular biology was. I wanted to take pond water. I've never said this on the internet. I can't believe I'm going to say it, but I'm going to say it. Because I know and I trust and I like my audience right now. I've looked at my own sperm under a microscope when I was 10. All right? I'm 34. It's a long time ago. It's like 24 years ago. Okay? So if somebody went to prison, 25 to life, when I looked at my own sperm, they'd be out now. Okay? It was that long ago. Pond water, I looked at pollen, I looked at leaves, I looked at insect legs, I looked at my pets, by the way. I used to keep pet grasshoppers and crickets and stuff like that. I've looked at feces under a microscope, I've looked at piss under a microscope. I've seen it all. I know that there's a big world out there. There's our world. And there's also a tiny, tiny, tiny world that we never see. When you brush your teeth every morning, think about this. When you brush your teeth every day, okay, you're brushing away billions and billions of bacterium that grew in your mouth overnight. Disgusting, right? Sounds horrible, but it's true. It's very, very true. Oh my God. Okay. I can tell that TWG and I are going to be friends for a very, very long time. Just like Blackie Fitzpatrick. He lives in Austria. Never met him. Through YouTube. Best friend on YouTube. TWG. Best friend on YouTube. I got a lot of stuff here. Hold on. TWG. Here's the thing who wants me to be a part of the pack. The pack is... Okay, I already read that. They don't understand because they... Okay, yep. I already read that. Same with disabilities. Yes. My grandfather had both of his feet amputated because of diabetes. All of my grandparents... One died from dementia, the other 3 from diabetes. So, I know about disabilities, let me just tell you. My son is dyslexic. He asked me why he had to go to a special class because he could read better than the kids in the class. Because he could read better than the kids in the class. I told him it was because they had to work harder and they were being lazy. Because they took it for granted. Oh, I know, I am an RMA. I assume that means registered nurse. Office manager for medical and dental offices, specializing in insurance claim processing before I got sick. Oh, so TWG's one of those motherfuckers. I know I talk a lot. No, you're talking... You can talk more. You think the 6 people are watching me? With my stupid MAGA hat? And my glasses and my fucking unshaven face? They're not watching me. I'm just the face on the camera. They're reading TWG7's comments. So don't discredit yourself. Or I won't let you discredit yourself here. That I can tell you right now. This is probably one of my better streams I've ever done, by the way. Olwyn Young says, I'm listening. Very interesting. What's up, Olwyn? Olwyn been with us since the beginning? What's up, Olwyn? Yeah, I'm going to the tail end of my stream. I have like 3% battery, so when it ends, it's not because of me, it's because my phone died. So I'm sorry, Olwyn, but welcome. It's a very good conversation right now. I'm doing a back and forth with TWG7, which is frankly an honor. Yes, I'm one of those motherfuckers who made sure the insurance paid what they were supposed to, so my patients didn't get stuck with the bill. Well, you're one of the good ones. Looking forward to seeing President Trump rallies. I think we have one tonight, right? It's Arizona 8:30, I believe, Eastern.